Hey everybody, Seven here, and thank you so much for joining me in another Freebie Fridays. So, I'm here with Hunt for Junk. It is the most retro-perfect game I've seen to date. Now, I know the retro phase got really popular a while back with things like Terraria and Undertale. This one is taking it such a step further. It's a 4/3 aspect screen, it's black and white, it looks just like it was ripped right out of a Game Boy. The gameplay and the mechanics are really fluid and spot on. It'll immediately remind you of Kirby, Wario, anything like that. So as I like to do with most of the games on Freebie Fridays, this one is a full controller support, and I'm gonna have to apologize in advance for the controller noises. I use an Xbox One controller, and anybody who's used it knows that that is the loudest D-pad in existence. And given the Game Boy feel that this game is going for, it's all D-pad and 2 buttons. So let's get into this. The music just absolutely kills me, and the graphics, like, yeah, it's black and white, which I'm sure is probably not going to be for everybody, but it just looks perfect. And like I said, it's just a cutesy little platformer. Just totally Kirby, Wario, Mario style. There's a load of really tricky, intricate jumps to this, including some that you have to use the rebound from an enemy for. Oh no! I also love the camera motion. It's so similar to like the old parallax scrolling and stuff like that. Oh no! Man, every time I get to this level, I always try to get that, and I always mess it up. This is another game that's just full of, secret optional things to pick up, and uh-oh. No, I want that. Uh-oh. Oh, this is gonna be a trick. There we go. I love that music, that goofy 8-bit music. Everything, they picked a theme, and they stuck with that theme. And you see here, there's 2 different pathways coming off. Just like with some of these vintage, 8 and 16-bit games, it's loaded with the extras, loaded with hidden secrets. It's even got optional pathways to choose. Oh geez. And it's got really difficult platforming. And not even due to any sort of control mishaps. Because like I was saying with some of the other games that use the controller, anytime I get a jump wrong, I don't feel like it's the game's fault. Like I don't feel like it's on, too slippery of physics, or I got robbed or something. I always feel like any sort of screw-ups were on me. Oh no. No! I don't think I can get back there. Like I usually do, I have played it a little bit. Oh no, yeah, I remember that. But yeah, like I said, I usually play it a little in advance and then have a little bit more for myself to discover. Oh no. But then I also try to leave a little bit of the game unfinished so that there's stuff for you to check out as well. But why am I getting hit by these guys? No, jump on him. Jeesh. But yeah, that top section, I was able to get through there once, and there's actually 2 exits to this place. Yeah, so those little flag sections, there was another one that was up top over there, and I was almost there too. Oh, how disappointing. And then that one lets you go off to the right. I don't think I've actually done any of these ones yet. I went down to that down right one, and maybe it's a good thing that I wasn't able to unlock it, because it was actually a little too hard for me to handle. It had bonus level written all over it. Oh. God, I feel like I'm 12 again with how terrible I'm making all these jumps. Oh no, I wanted to be up there. Oh, nuts. Oh crap, you know what, I'll bet there's a flag up there. The cool thing is the falling blocks will return as long as you get off screen. So in a lot of instances, oh nuts. Well, I don't think I'm gonna be able to make that jump. Oh, that's an interesting take. Okay, so it's not like the Ghost where if you face them or whatever, it's just if you're far enough away, they won't come at you. Uh-oh, just run. I mean, the thing is, it is a platformer, first and foremost, so it's going to make the jumps difficult, It doesn't want you to just be handed the game. You know, it's like a Mario. But like I said, I don't ever feel like I got robbed on... Oh, jeez. I don't ever feel like I got robbed, or that, you know, oh, I should have had that jump, or, you know, the game screwed me over or anything. Like, no, I've never actually felt that when I was messing around with this. I kind of want to see what this lake is all about. And I think the whole hunt for junk thing, I think it's all about that junk food. Because the collectibles are all like cakes and ice cream cones and cookies and all that kind of stuff. You can see a little outline of it when you're on the world map screen, like if you collected it or not. I have yet to collect a single food item. They're usually in some really, really difficult locations. Oh my god, wait a minute. I've played a Mario Brothers 3 level that is almost identical to this. Holy crap, I really do feel like I'm 12 again. I really want to get a shot at getting up here. It looks doable. There we go. I was gonna say, I knew that looked doable. Oh, I don't even know what I'm landing on. And there's such a crazy diversity of enemies, too. You know, we're only a couple of levels in, and, you know, they're just throwing the same 3 or 4 sprites after you. You know, there's really just a bunch of different creatures and stuff that are blocking your path here. Oh, geez, these fire guys are no good. I gotta, yeah, entice you after me a little bit so that... Oh, geez. One thing I have noticed about the game, I haven't seen a single checkpoint. So even as you're progressing through, you get fairly invested into a level and you think, oh, maybe there'll, you know, be a spot for me to return if I die. I haven't seen a single checkpoint. So it's a one-shot deal on this. But then again, I think this is supposed to be fitting, because a lot of that 80s, 90s video game mentality was, you know, games weren't made to be beaten. You know, just the fact of simply beating a game was an achievement in itself. Now, you know, modern games, there's the expectation of beating the game. And if people can't beat a game, then they, you know, label it as too hard. It is good to see some companies like, you know, From Software and stuff, you know, bucking that trend. In fact, they've kind of developed their whole name for it. And like the whole Dark Souls aspect seems like such a throwback to when games weren't necessarily meant to be beaten. Man, the music in this really is just perfect. It's super crazy repetitive, but it's catchy enough that it doesn't bother me. Like, it's not annoying at all. And all the goofy 8-bit sound effects, like when you bop on stuff. Oh, geez. I forgot we're timed. We're timed and I have no idea where I am. I could see this one being an easy one to get lost in. Wait, I feel like I need you. Oh, man. I thought that was gonna go somewhere. Oh, okay. I also saw on Steam, and I think in one of the menus on this, there's actually, like, speedrunning ways of getting this thing done. Oh yeah, see, this one must be like a chocolate shake or something. See the little cup outline. I guess that one was supposed to be French fries somewhere buried in that. Wait, 7. What are these ones then? Oh, apparently this was stage 3 that I was kind of giving up on. Well, anyway, I just want to see what this lake one is all about, and then I'll leave the rest up to you. I don't even know if there's anything beyond this map. You know, so there might be only, what, 3 or 4 more levels left of this entire game. Whoa. And there's little piranha things. This is just nostalgia the game. It's... Oh, geez, look at all the complicated jump puzzle stuff. No, no! Okay, so apparently the water is an instant death. Oh man, it's all timing. I can't even convey to you how much of a little kid I feel like right now. Oh, I want that. I don't think I'm gonna be able to... Oh, timing that would be... Well, actually... No! Okay, we're okay. Oh, no, 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 no! Oh, I saw the block shift to the timed falling blocks and got so anxious about that I wasn't looking where I was jumping. A lot of the whole retro art style stuff isn't for everyone. Like, I had friends of mine that were absolutely raving about Terraria, and others were like, you know, we're in this day and age and we're still playing. Damn it. You know, I had friends of mine that were absolutely raving about things like Terraria and Undertale, and others were like, well, listen, we're in this day and age, we have, you know, we have graphics processors that are better than anything NASA had 10 years ago, and we're doing this with it. But it's neat, you know, it's neat to see that even with this kind of technology, you know, people are still using it for, I don't know, a more reversed artistic approach to something. Or maybe people just have, you know, like I said, nostalgia feels. Yes! So this has been Hunt for Junk. Let's pop over to the Steam page and we'll learn a little bit about these guys. The developer's Boss Forge. They look like a real small-time indie one. They've only got the one game out, but one is in development. And apparently this is coming out sometime this year, so it says. So as of right yet, just the one game, but I'm very interested to see what this Boss Forge can do. And they even had it planned where it follows the traditional graphics limitations of the Game Boy. 4-color, 160 by 144. I mean, it felt so real. Oh, okay, so apparently we were probably only on the one map that it exists, but But even with that being only the one stage and, you know, a few of the alternates there, playtime of 30 to 90 minutes, I think that that's probably an accurate statement, especially if you're really trying to go for all those little collectible things. You could get a lot of enjoyment out of this free game. And then as we usually do, we go to these specs, and the specs are negligible. Like, they're pretty much non-existent. And honestly, I'll bet this processor thing is probably unnecessary. Like, you probably don't even need any cores to run this. The 200 megabyte thing, I had to have a laugh at, and I actually did check it, and yeah, it's about what it installs at, is about 200 megabytes. Which is realistic because, I mean, back in the day, Game Boy cartridges were measured in kilobytes. They didn't even register megabytes. But anyway, this has been Hunt for Junk, and I absolutely loved it. I loved the art, I loved the sounds, I loved even the control. The control was so perfect. It felt like I was, you know, I'm sitting here with an Xbox One controller, but it felt just like I was holding a Game Boy. Everything about this was spot on. But anyway, I'd love to hear if you've checked this game out at all, if you're planning on checking this game out, and what you thought about this. And as always, thank you so much for joining me in a Freebie Fridays, and I'll see you in the next one. This is Seven. Bye.